Hello and welcome to another game series here at for StarCraft 2 here. The players will be EmpireHappy and AcerBly. Happy, I will have to say, I've seen a few games of his, and he really has a very unique style, at least against Protoss. I haven't seen his TVZ yet, so that'll be new for you as well as me if you haven't already seen it. If you've seen it, then it's going to be new for you as well, or not new for you, but we'll see what happens. It looks like a standard wall off here for Happy. If anything changes, I'll update you, but the problem is, you may have noticed if you watched my last few videos that I only have 2 games for the series between the 2 players. Which 2 players were they again? I forgot. But the last series I tried to upload, it was a best of 3, but I only have 2 up because the third one absolutely refuses to just finish downloading. Like I've tried to upload it a bajillion times, and each time it comes up failing. I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on, and hopefully that problem does not persist into this video. Other than that, back to the game here. We now see AcerBly going for that early expansion on this map, Belshire Beach. I do agree with this because the spawn distances are fairly distant. This drone, hoping that he can get in there, gonna start hacking away at that barracks and even the SCV. But no, the barracks does finish. Then the drone just chases this SCV off. The SCV is down 20 lives, which makes him less durable in the later aspects of the game. But we'll see if he gets the scouting information that he needs. All he really needs to see is this. But if he can see the spawning pool not finished for his opponent, then that will be even better for him. But we'll see if that's the case. Where's he going to send his SCV? And he sees it, so now he's going to back off, maybe. Yep, he's got the information that he wants, and now he's going to retreat out of there. This Marine attacking this Overlord just a little bit. The Marine is standing there telling him that he needs to stay away. Says, "This is my base right here. You don't need to touch it." The command center and the bunker are going down, so another standard wall off. I have seen against Protoss, I believe I've seen bunkers, like a couple bunkers, but back here against Zerg is a good place to place the bunker, because then the Zerglings can't attack this without having to unload the bunker. You can just lift up this depot and they'll be right next to the bunker, no problem. Now a factory going down here from Happy, which is not surprising. He could go for the Hellion opening. Is that a reactor? Yes, so I believe that this could be a Hellion opening here. And he might even go Hellion into Banshee. We'll see if that's what he decides to do. Even throwing down a supply depot here to prevent even, to make the space here between the guys, or for the bunker, a little bit less and more difficult to deal with. Hitting these injection timings, not a problem. And there's that infernal beeping noise. Zergling speed on the way, something that is going to counteract those Hellions ever so slightly, unless he can micro perfectly before any Zerglings are out. But there are a couple Zerglings, and they're taking both of the watchtowers. It will be quite a nuisance to try to deal with them. More drones underway here for BLY, and this is beginning to look like they're just going to macro up here. This Hellion trying to deal the damage that he wants to the Zergling. The Zergling knows that he can't do anything without that Zergling speed, but gets roasted in the meantime. Oh yeah, there was a way to turn that off. The Hellions now... Oh, actually, he split them up. Okay, that's cool. But the Spine Crawler is here, so if he pokes up that ramp, he will find himself taking a good amount of damage. He doesn't want to do that. He just wants to prevent the creep from spreading down here. But there are 3 queens, actually bringing up 4. And this will likely deter this. There are no more Hellions on the way, and that is going to cause big problems here. Ooh, very proactive here with these Hellions. And there goes the creep tumor. Oh, there are 6. But none were constructed. Doing that micro there, and he could take out a queen if he's not careful. There goes 1. No! Excellent transfuse going off there. But now he has 3 damaged queens. Oh, no. Those Hellions are taking too much damage. A transfuse saving the life of 1. And he doesn't have enough. No, he does have enough for a transfuse on another one. How many queens does he have? He has 5 queens. Goodness. That is a lot of queens. And now he has Zerglings moving out to protect his 3rd. Not a bad choice as a Zerg player. It is a little bit easier to defend than as a Terran player, because the Terran player does not yet have tanks, and even so, he is not very mobile. We're pairing up those Hellions and getting them back on the field again. With his double engineering bay, he's actually utilizing them, something that I've seen a few players not do, and that is going to make a big difference in the long run. 4 Hellions going to attack this hatchery, do some damage, but not gonna be much because the queen is here. The queen has arrived. Oh, not enough energy for a transfuse quite yet. He's saving this queen so he doesn't have to, but this queen does not have enough money for a transfuse. And could lose both of them actually. No, Zerglings moving around from the back. Gonna pick off 2 Hellions, maybe even the 3rd. Yes, could he get the 4th? No. Those Zerglings not lasting as best as they wanted to. This Hellion taking so much damage from that Zergling. Now the 3rd base is up, and he knows this, and now he's gonna push out. Just Marine Marauder medevac here, and this could be kind of interesting. I'm not sure whether or not I like this, because his opponent is making so many Zerglings right now, and he has Infestors. He needs to get out before the Infestors, because the pathogen glands have not finished yet, but they will finish before these Infestors pop. And this is when Happy needs to do that micro. He needs to get rid of those Zerglings away from the queens, but the first medevac goes down, and now he has free reign here until, no, halfway down, halfway in health, and now, oh, huge fungal there from the Infestor. It popped, but not enough support units, and now the fungals will go down, but not before the hatchery gets taken out. Now, something he could do is retreat. No, he can't really retreat with all those fungals. Happy did accomplish his goal, and that goal was to eliminate that base. He did so. Keeping the Zerg down 1 base is a good thing to do as a Terran player, as any player actually. If you're Zerg, Terran, Protoss, human, orc, elf, anything you can do to stop the Zergs, it will be an accomplishment. The Overlords here are everywhere from BOY, and this is going to give him such huge vision, and actually EmpireHappy is going to drop this command center, but the Zerglings are here, and he doesn't have his forces quite yet, so he needs to lift this off promptly. No, instead he's just going to instantly morph it into... Morph it? Oh, it is morphing. That's interesting that they use morphing for that. It is morphing into a planetary fortress. Yes. That makes perfect sense. It looks like it's morphing to me. Happy keeping his units spread for any sort of surround or anything. Will Bly just do a run by? That is very possible here. A good wall here for Happy. Even a couple guys in his bunker to deal with that. A couple Zerglings here, making sure that there is no fourth base going down, as he's getting his own fourth base, and he would not like the Terran to go for that base. I can't blame him. As a Zerg player, I would love to keep my opponent down in bases, because that means I can just out macro him out the wazoo. This Marine, pretty gutsy, standing on the creep. No, once the creep touches him, he has to he gets, as soon as that happens, as soon as the creep touches him, then he is in nice position. He could actually see that, and he didn't decide to focus it down. Oh, big engagement over here. One tank immediately gets focused down, and the second tank here could get taken out. Yes, all the bio drops, and now Happy is in a terrible position here. Great use of the infested Terran. Happy is not doing all that great. He's down in 15 supply. What is he going to do? He does not have a huge army. Let's take a look at the unit count. He has 62 SCVs and against 71 drones. And now Acer is building a fifth base here. He could just get out macroed. All these Zerglings gonna take out this force. And this is looking bad for Happy. Happy could be in a lot of trouble here. Ooh, and the Greater Spire is on the way. Oh, this is looking so bad for Happy. His opponent is getting +3 melee attack, +3 carapace. It will make those Zerglings so effective. He is getting his own +3 attack, but I don't think he has +3 armor. No, he doesn't have +3 armor. He needs +3 armor. Why is he not researching +3 armor? He's researching +3 attack. Well, that will forever be a mystery. Maybe it's because he doesn't have enough money. That could be it. No! The Zergling's getting in before the tanks siege up again. This creep is proving that information does make a huge difference. All the medevacs do escape, though, which is a small victory. Well, not much of a victory, but it's a small saving grace, as it were. And, oh! This is insulting right here. Taking a base on Happy's side of the map, and I think what Bly will do is just take a flank. No, is he gonna take a flank? Where's he gonna attack? Oh, the base does get canceled, does it? Oh yes, he is gonna take a flank. He's gonna do either a run by or something. The tanks are sieged up in a fairly good position. If he can get some good volleys off here, then he will be fine. The Broodlords are already finished, though. There are 4 here. If he can, he's gonna do a lot of damage with this. If he isn't careful, the Lings and Zerglings are in the back. He's gotta just back up after losing that one tank. Oh, and actually destroying the base here. Oh no! And now on the way back, he was attacked. He did lift up some units, though. Very good here from him. And now the Corruptors will freely take these medevacs. The medevacs are like, hey, can we get some evac over here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to unload here. I'm actually going to unload. I don't think that's the best idea. Actually, Happy has been able to keep up the multi-pronged attacks. Oh, the base doesn't get canceled. And now he's down to quite a few minerals. Well, he doesn't really, oh, here are a couple Marines. Just chilling out over here. They say, one of them says, this is a very nice place to hide. I'm just standing in this rock here. You think, oh, and now the Broodlords are laying siege this base. Could do a lot of damage. Where are the Vikings? 2 Vikings on the way. Oh, 2 Vikings complete, but the medevac count is so low that you can't really do much. Broodlord's realizing that the reinforcements are due here from Happy. Moves around, even takes this base again, and taking this base. Bly is just such a nuisance here with this. I'm gonna push in with the Zerglings. Could do a ton of damage, actually. This is a lot of Zerglings. And it doesn't look like the planetary is gonna enough. It drops. And now EmpireHappy is in huge trouble once again. Destroying everything. There's that poor SCB. This SCB just a little too late. He wanted to repair his friend, but that did not happen. A few Zerglings do get roasted, however. Small victories, maybe. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. EmpireHappy unable to do much at all, and that's a huge corruptor count. And this is where the Zerg army brings it to GG, and now switching to Ultralisks. Not a bad choice. He has forced all these Vikings, and now he's just going to go for ground, and actually Thor, a pretty good counter to the Ultralisk. And this is, I think this is a good idea. If he could get some Hellions in here, Hellions would be great, because that would take care of the Zerglings, and then the Thors would take care of the, they could attack all of these en masse, and then the Corruptors would drop. Are they armored? Everything's armored in the Zerg flying. Like you have the Corruptors, and then you have the Broodlords. They are all armored. It's crazy. Where are these Broodlords? The Broodlords are moving out. They're armored, and they're massive. They're not... I don't really know why. And now the huge push is here. This is a lot of Vikings, and there are only a few Broodlords. This is the make it or break it moment here. I think EmpireHappy is going to GG here. He just does not have enough. Oh, huge fumbles on all the Vikings. They all drop. Any GGs with 2 exclamation points. Oh, that was huge. Looks like Happy just did not have what it took there in game number 1. This is a best of 5, I believe, so I'm going to cast the next 2 as soon as possible. I will see you guys next time. This has been ProDB Force 5.